Welcome back, everybody, to Sip, Read, Repeat. Thank you for still being here. Now, like I said, for the month of January, we do not have a new book. At least not like a long-term book, right? So I thought I would do something a little bit special for the January episodes. So today is going to be a special episode of Sip, Read, Repeat. So as a reminder, our next book is coming in February. I don't want to really give you any hints, but all I will say is that this book is going to be a major motion picture pretty soon. And I'll give you another hint next time we meet. But for now, let's get into the special episode. So I got something that I read as a kid that I haven't read in years, and I thought it'd be really just cute, for lack of a better word, to read during this episode. So today we're going to read The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. And like I said, I read this book as a kid. Read this book as a kid. Like I read it and it was read to me. And I haven't read it in years since my childhood. So I thought it'd be something interesting to read together. Because why not? Once there was a tree. You guys want to see the pictures too? We can do it like how they used to do it in schools. And she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come. And he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. Do you call it hide and go seek or do you call it hide and seek? I'm pretty sure I call it hide and seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. But time went by. And the boy grew older. Y'all see that? The additional heart. Felt like I skipped a page. And the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk, and swing from my branches, and eat apples, and play in my shade, and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I only have leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money, and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered. "Come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." You know, honestly, I remember the story being that dark when I was a child. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb. I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could, "well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And so the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. Damn, that story was dark as hell. I don't remember that story being that dark. I remember loving this book as a kid. Maybe it's because I knew how to read and I didn't really understand what was going on, but like, is the tree your mother, you know, or yeah, I assume your mother, because the tree was called her. So is the tree your mom that gives everything to make sure you're straight, and at the end you eventually realize that all she wanted was to spend time with you? Like, is that what it is? Like, she gives and gives and gives and gives, and eventually you come to the realization that all she really wants is your time? Is that what this story is meant to mean? What do you guys think? I mean, like, I don't even know if he was even still with the first girl that he was with in the beginning. None of that really matters, I guess, when you have the allegory right here in front of you. But I'm curious to know what you guys thought. And with that, this makes this the shortest episode of Sip Read Repeat we've ever had. So until next time, guys, peace.